10, 13, 0, 4, 10, 13, and 34.
Quarterback play with an entire playbook and leading an offense. So I think it's a really encouraging performance.
White re-entry.
23!
Yes. I didn't.
Corner! Attack! Go! Go through, Owen! Oh!
11 re-entries. Four white.
Cutter! Mark. Ready. Yeah. Hold. Go. Hit it. Go.
I do. I prefer sticking with that.
Todd, where's that stuff? Over there where the
In the faculty dining room. Yep, just out that door and then the next door on the left, on the right. All right. Just checking, make sure I got the things down. For us, I have 10 and 34 with one. We use the 30.
0, 2.
Yeah. Okay, there's 3 ball coming in. All right.
Can't find whiskey. It's not in here.
What?
That's weird.
That's why you didn't convince me.
It's our starter.
Andre, starter. Starters for us, too.
Good, thank you.
You see this?
I got it right today.
Look at this. Yeah, you did. Now wait, look. You guys are trying to set me up for failure 2 nights in a row.
Wow.
That's why I almost said
Wow.
Castle. And then I pivoted almost seamlessly. Almost seamlessly. So I'm gonna have to tell.
Look at that, you made Mr. Tiller walk all the way over here.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr.
You did the
Teller.
exercise. You'll have to self-teach.
Look at that. Trying to set me up for failure again. Back-to-back nights. That's why Jay almost, the whole name almost came out. Until I actually processed what I was saying. Where's Tony? Come on, Jonah. You got it.
One JV player.
You stay and read the girls' senior night premiere.
What are you trying to set me up for failure here?
Well, I do
You
it
see
backwards.
this?
I do it backwards.
You see this? Todd?
I do it backwards.
Todd set me up for failure last night.
Everybody okay over here?
Yep, we're good. Todd set me up for failure last night. That's why I almost said Jay Rexroth. I had to catch myself. You put it on the teleprompter, I'm reading it. White ball next.
His second, team first.
You got a script for me then, Josh? You got a script for me then?
I'm going to try to track it down from Sammy.
Okay, because I need help with some pronunciation.
You gotta read the seniors, I think.
Again, my intonation must sell it.
You are a good reader.
Yeah, I read it word for word, don't worry. Yeah, no, it's a lot, yeah.
Sit down, do it, sit down, do it, sit down, do it. No, sit down, do it.
Number 4. Second.
Step behind. Step behind. Hey, watch the track. Watch the track.
Yep.
Go, D up. Out, dig. And 5, 4, go. Help, stay front here. Stay front here.
Right here?
Punch. Zero green cloth for half.
Who's second? Team third.
Hey!
That's nothing compared to what you get.
I'm still.
Thank you, buddy.
How we saying it? Jimmy Upton?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch the track. Stop. Watch the track. Middle.
Stop.
Hey, watch middle, watch the track.
Hey, districts.
Hey, the man, call something.
Word.
Push forward, push forward. Hey, look at that. Back up.
And 10. 4, 11, and 10.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Wait till the coach.
11, his first, team first.
Come on! Up, stay up, match! Go! There we go, Mike. Match up.
34 re-entering.
Hey, switch, carry. 24, Mark. Big guy, Mark. 24, Mark. Hey, get it. Come on, Mike, get through, Mike. Get through, Mike. Mike.
White 0. Ball before contact. Block. 2 shots.
First, team second.
Mike.
33 and 15.
Hey, Owen, 13 for 1. 13 to thumbs up.
Second.
13, mark the middle. 13. 13. Thumbs up. Get one. Get one. Get one.
His second, team third.
11.
Full timeout. Full timeout, green coat. Go ahead.
I will. I'm gonna go right now. Can I do that? I got
You're in charge of the clock. Nobody can start without you.
If you say so. Third, team four. No, 1 and 2. Yep. 4 and 11.
Had fun Saturday. Yeah, I thought it was going to be more than that. I said, you told my daughter, I said, I think I was in Third Hush, like a little short road. The only thing we have is the mic that was racing.
This is why I never invited you. I didn't want to destroy all your fantasies, but it sounds like it's
Easy, Kenny, don't leave him, Kenny. Come on, Mike, come on, Mike. Get through, Mike. Get through, Mike.
Shooting one. Yep. We're shooting one.
His second.
Hands up! Watch the dive! Here! Watch the dive! And go back! Up! Come on, pass away! Come on, Kenny! Come on, Kenny, back in! Watch his head! Out! Wait, 34. 3-4.
Second, team 5.
Dive, Mike, dive, Mike. Straight up, straight up. No, wide. Stay wide here.
So his second, team 6. 15 checked in.
Oh, that was shooting. 4. He had him on the floor. Get up, Kenny, get up! We're good, moving! Over the back! Over the back! White team coach.
That's 2 full left. We still got 3 left.
We have 3 left. That was you have also. We have
I have you with 3 timeouts and us with 2.
Almost did not know he had the strength to sit out. Excuse me? I'm sure expert.
Travis
I'm telling you, after you listen, your life will not be the same. Like, I cannot describe it for you. After you listen.
33 is
I cannot possibly explain it to you.
You didn't know anything about this.
That's ball.
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm not sure to do
Come on, breathe. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 13 coach.
30's left, I think.
2-2. All four.
Yep, also.
We're good with 8 and 6 on the fouls. All right, you got 8 and 6 as well on the fouls.
Yes.
You said 2 and 2, right? 2 and 2. 30. What do you have?
We have 30 and 60. They
30 and a
have
60 for them?
both 30s.
I have a 30, a 4, and
They just called it 30. Okay, so they just used their last 30.
They had already, yeah, no, I had them as having 2.
Hold on. Yeah. So we have 2 fulls left for that one. For Carlisle.
That's not what I'm telling you, that's not what I have. That's
Okay, we gotta go with the home book. So 2 fulls. 2 fulls.
I thought it, all right.
He'll be shitting his
One of
pants.
them, which one
Getting
does he
updates.
have as being 30?
There's a 30 in the first quarter at 112.
Yeah, I have that.
And he just called it 30 right there. That was a 30 right there.
So if they get in, they kind of score. These are girls.
33 hit second, team 9.
That's a winning.
Yeah, I guess it's
So,
Division 2 champions, Division 1 third.
so we got red line girls.
Mark, 21, Mark. 21, Mark. How is this?
What are the settings?
What's that?
There's 3 games, or 2 settings. Red line and Dallastown. So red
That
line,
was one of my tackles.
this is Saturday.
Friday girls, Saturday boys.
So this is Friday. So that's the only one we know.
Yeah, that's all I know. So.
What's the Lions one in Division 3? Right.
Oh yeah.
That was as dumb
Number 4 hit second.
basketball players I've seen in all Really?
Stupid.
2. White timeout. Layoff full? Yes. Full timeout, white coach.
They have one left.
One full left. Yep. So your last timeout was at 30, right?
I didn't think it was. Yeah. We should have 2 fulls left.
Oh, there he is. Cosmo. Coming to get you.
Got it. Right?
Perfect. Perfecto. Perfecto.
One this way and how many that way? 2. Thank you. Go white. Go white.
Entirely. I'm not pleased. Shit, isn't there a senior right too? Oh. Is there a no charge area? Is there a no charge area? So it's not even
He's getting help the whole way up. Hey, Mark! Thumbs up!
Two shots.
lady on the way introduced Chuck and Timmons with the Timmons said, you guys have so much fun. I said, when you heard that, she goes, oh my God.
I was thinking that tape and we just ruin everything we've
Done
we've
for all these
worked.
years.
Yeah.
And now it's on the field. That's what's the over number of sacks the Burrows the Suns gave? How many sacks? I might take the over. I tell you, I was listening to somebody for a little bit. He's talking about
Make an announcement quick to clear the floor so we can start senior night.
What ROTC seniors do you have? ROTC seniors?
Ladies and gentlemen, if we could please clear the floor, we will be enjoying our girls' senior night in just a moment.
I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Alright, so I would just do it either before or after. Either before or after. Essentially. Don't talk super fast.
Jordan Dean. You don't want to read all that?
Good, whenever you're ready, we're ready. Sure.
2021-2022 annual Dallastown Basketball Senior Night. My name is Jordan Stevens, and it is my pleasure to be your announcer for this special evening. Thanks for being here tonight and to support our
Watch Mrs. Snyder. She'll tell you what.
Good evening and welcome to the 2021-2022 annual Dallastown Basketball Senior Night. My name is Jordan Stevens, and it is my pleasure to be your announcer for this special evening. Thanks for being here tonight to support our district and all those adults and students in our basketball program. We are thrilled to recognize all the coaches, managers, and student athletes that are involved in this successful program. The student athletes, coaches, and managers are thankful to be here tonight and are grateful for the opportunity to play basketball in front of our fans. We'd also like to take time with the program to thank our superintendent, Dr. Josh Ball, our high school principal, Dr. Zach Fletcher, and our athletic director, Josh Lockenball, for their support and dedication to our program. Also, our athletic trainers, Laura Rigmer and Chris Turpin, deserve thanks as well for their devotion to our student athletes. And the support of our teams and coaches at the junior high level are also to be recognized for their time and talent, as they have worked countless hours with our younger basketball players and have been instrumental in coaching these young women, and for that, we are thankful. Tonight, while we recognize and honor all of our student athletes who play for our girls basketball program, we specifically want to introduce and recognize our class of 2022 senior Dallastown basketball players. We will showcase our seniors and say a few additional words about each student athlete to honor their commitment and talent they have brought to the Dallastown basketball program throughout the years. And now, our class of 2022 seniors. Our first basketball senior is number 5, Shante Edwards. Shante is the daughter of Alfred and Rachel Clark and has been playing basketball for 8 years. In addition to playing basketball, Shante participates in track and field, Big Buddy, and BSC. Following graduation, she will be attending a 4-year post-secondary school, majoring in exercise science, and will be playing basketball. She would like to thank her parents for their devotion and amount of time they have spent helping her pursue her dreams. Shante's advice for her teammates is, life is supposed to be hard and challenging, so embrace and attack it head on. Our next senior is number 22, Trishelle Guy. Trishelle is the daughter of Trisha Dawkins and Sheldon Guy. She's been playing basketball for 7 years and also participated in track. Following graduation, Trishelle plans to take a gap year in Florida and take time to figure out what to do in the future. She would like to thank her parents for always being there when she needed them, always taking her to practices on time and making it to her games. They were always supportive and kept me motivated. Also, Trishelle would like to thank her older brother, Sheldon, for playing a part in her basketball career by coming to the games and making them extra special. Trichelle's advice to her teammates is, always stay motivated and positive and always be there for each other on and off the court. Number 13, Abby Jacobs, is the daughter of Rory Jacobs and sister of Allie. Abby has been playing basketball for 14 years and has also played soccer. Following graduation, Abby plans to take a year off to explore options for her future. Her advice for her teammates is, don't take it for granted. It goes by really fast, so enjoy the moment. Our next senior is Amaya Osi, who is the daughter of Hodges Tanaka and the sister of Raymond. She has been a part of the basketball program for several years and was also involved in cheerleading and other school clubs like the Fashion Club, Yearbook, and Black Student Union. After graduation, Amaya plans to attend York College and become a flight attendant. She would like to thank her family and friends for always supporting her. Her advice for her teammates is, we only get this team once, so let's go out with a bang. Council, Mini-Con, FBLA, and the Interactive Media Club. Following graduation, Liv plans to attend Penn State University main campus and major in advertising and public relations. She would like to thank her parents and all of the coaches for always being so supportive in everything she does. Also, thank you for making her the player and person that she is today. Liv's advice for her teammates is, time flies way quicker than you can imagine. Enjoy every second of it. Also, we would like to give recognition to our ROTC services, Michaela Martin and Gwen Shelby. Thank you. At this time, we would also like to recognize the senior members of the Central York basketball team, Harley Donna and Clara Raw. Congratulations and good luck on your next day. Let's have a big round of applause for our members of the student class, the class of 2022.
Should we get into our places? I guess as soon as they roll it, we'll go.
All right.
I'm the man with the plan.
Always on it. This is Todd.
No, it's not.
No, this is Andy Gambino.
What? I didn't know I was working with him tonight. Oh, God.
Don't we all have to have like a stage name now? What's his stage? Never mind. I don't want to go there. No.
Well, he's got a stage name, and then he's got another stage name.
I bet.
All right, should we?
Yep, let's do it.
Welcome to Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK's High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine, the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of the York Revolution. High school basketball plays here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Bringing you the best of the York Adams League all season.
Three for the lead! Up off the back of the rim and it falls in! That's it! The DeLone Catholic Squirettes have won the state championship!
Now let's head out to the action for the Game of the Week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine, right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Good evening, everyone, from Dallastown Area High School. Welcome to Late Night Hoops.
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely.
As we have our Tuesday Game of the Week presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. And to close the girls' regular season, we will crown a Division I champ here tonight. Hi again, everybody. Daryl Henry alongside Andy Bria. Welcome to the Penn State York pregame show. Central York at Dallastown on the girls' side. We hit the air a little bit later tonight. They had a boys' JV game, then a boys' varsity game in a non-league matchup, then senior night for the girls.
And the lacrosse scrimmage, I think. I don't know.
But we will tip it off soon.
I hope so, because my bedtime's like 9:45 or something.
You've already missed it, I think. But this matchup tonight, Andy, we will determine a division champ and the top seed heading into the league playoffs that begin this Friday night, How important are those two things for these teams, the top seed to get that draw and also the division title?
I mean, this is what you work for. This, everybody sets the goals beginning of the year. Realistically, you got to look at it. But these teams, they expect to be here, and this is going to be a really competitive basketball game. The matchups within this game are intriguing. We'll get into that a little bit later, but this is going to be fun. It's what you work for all year. I mean, this is what the good ones work for all year long to be in this position, and you got two of the best programs in the area going toe-to-toe to see who's the best.
Both teams 12-1 in the league. Guess who Dallastown's only league loss came to? Was at Central back on January 10th, 45-42, a three-point game. Both teams have 18 wins overall. Central 18-3, Dallastown 18-2. Take a look further ahead. District action, Dallastown the number 1 seed in District 3 6A. And they are followed by Cedar Cliff, Central Dauphin, and then Central York, who's 4th in that bracket.
Ooh.
So 1 and 4 going at it out of the District 3 6A field here tonight. But certainly next week when we get into counties, as they call them, and the girls' championship at York Tech, both of these teams have as good a shot as anybody to win the whole thing.
Absolutely. You'd have to put them in the conversation. I mean, it doesn't get any better basketball than this. You got two great coaches, 300 wins each. Wisner's been around forever. So is Jay. And the chess match in the game tonight will be awesome. And yeah, the point guard matchup's going to be awesome. Down low with the newcomer on the Dallastown side and Wright Rawls on the other side. I'm looking for a real intense basketball.
You mentioned both coaches. It's interesting. At one point, they both stepped away from coaching and then got back into it and have been extremely successful. And these two teams meeting for the Division I title tonight, they could meet next Thursday for the league championship again. We shall see.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing about our league. They'll be on opposite sides of the bracket, but you're right. They could play twice. And though there's a couple of teams out there that might have a little bit to say about that.
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
Well, it's our regular season finale tonight, the Central Girls at Dallastown. Andy's got our coaches' interviews brought to you by State Farm Insurance agent Trish Hauser coming up. This is our Tuesday night game of the week. Next up for us, it's postseason time, but we will crown a champion here tonight. Our coverage presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine.
At WellSpan Health, we're here for you, like the relationships that count, family, good friends, and neighbors. WellSpan primary care physicians and providers believe in the strength of those relationships. And just like family, we listen. That's how we discover the best way to help you in your wellness journey. When you choose WellSpan for primary care, you gain a network of over 2,600 of the best experts in the region for complex care, like specialists for cancer, heart disease, and orthopedics. We make it easy to connect with simple online visits and our My WellSpan app. And with convenient locations close to your neighborhood, you don't have to travel very far. Choose WellSpan for primary care because we're your friends and neighbors. After all, we know you, we care, and it shows. Start your relationship today. Visit wellspan.org/primary care.
You line your feet up on the edge of the starting block, shake out your arms, and then you push off the block in one fluid motion, fully extending your body and cutting into the water with nothing on your mind but the mechanics. You're a swimmer. And whether it's practice time in the pool or crunch time at a meet, Flying Feet is with you every stroke of the way.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes is a swimmer's paradise. Get suits by Dolphin, Speedo, Nike, Arena, and Tier. Pick up practice gear, team gear, and training equipment like fins, snorkels, and kickboards. The Flying Feet team has high-tech competitive suits, customizable caps, goggles, even goggle repair items. Shower down with swimmer's shampoo and body wash, plus suit wash to limit the wear and tear of chlorine. Time to dive into the pool? Then it's time for Flying Feet. We're more than sports shoes.
Flying Feet.
1511 Mount Rose Avenue, York, just off exit 18 of I-83 next to Battery Warehouse.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Welcome back to our pregame show. Tonight we're at Dallastown High School for the last game of the regular season, and this is for the Division I title. And it's a girls' game between the Dallastown Wildcats and the Central York Panthers. And with me now is a very successful coach of the Dallastown Wildcats, and that's Jay Rexroth. Coach, big game tonight. You know, it's a great way to end the season. Also, you know, for me, I was thinking about it today, last real home game for Deshante Edwards. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, it's big. I mean, it's our senior night. We have 4 really special seniors, you know, been with me the whole time. Deshante, Liv Stein, Abby Jacobs, and Trishelle Guy. They all play different roles. Obviously, Deshante is our leader, but they all contribute to our success this year, and they've been a joy to coach for 4 years.
That's great. Talk about the challenge of playing the Central Bunch for the title.
It's a challenge. They're very good. Ray Rawls just dominates the lane. She takes away all the layups. That's why it makes their zone so tough. And Bella is very, very special. She can shoot it now. She has 39 threes in the season. She runs the show for them. And the scary part is they're both juniors. I mean, and I think both are Division I players. I mean, they both are Division I players, and they will carry the load for them, and we're our hands full to control them.
The matchups between the 2 point guards, Bella and Deshante, I can't wait to see it. I was so happy this is the game we were doing. And also, praise Matthew, and I know she's a freshman. We were just chatting about it, but going up against Ray Rawls, that's a pretty ball order. She ready?
I think so. Central plays so much matchup through 3 that you don't see a lot of like one-on-one matchups as much. You know, so you won't see Bella guard Deshante that much. Now, you know, Deshante will guard Bella in the man-to-man, but Ray Rawls is very, very dominant in this inside. I mean, she eliminates most of the layups. She blocks. She has great timing, blocks a lot of shots. So obviously, we're going to have to make some jump shots. Actually, try to draw her to us and dish to somebody for an easier shot. So they pose quite a challenge.
Keys, you got to do well to win the title.
Obviously, we need to play great defense, control the tempo, play our pace, share the ball, and make sure we don't try to do too much individually. You know, trust our teammates, and obviously make shots. I mean, if you don't make shots, it doesn't matter what you do on the other end. You got to be able to make shots, and hopefully tonight we can.
It's always a pleasure, my friend. Good luck to you tonight.
Hey, thanks, Andy. Appreciate it.
We'll be right back with more of our pregame show right after this on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Hey, it's the good-looking genius at Broadway Transmission again, and this time I have things on my mind, like warranty and service after the repair. You already know Broadway Transmission has been part of the community for 67 years at the same location. But did you know that in that time, York County has seen many transmission shops close its doors, like
Amco,
Atomic,
Clutch and Go,
Dr. Transmission,
Cotman,
York County Transmission,
Winters,
Goodlings,
Lee Miles,
A1.
What grinds my gears about these closings are the customers are left with no warranty. Stop! Don't make that same mistake. Broadway Transmission has over 40,000 transmission jobs under our belt, and we are still here today standing behind our famous 3-year warranty. We kid around a lot on our ads, but nothing is funny about having no warranty when you need it. Avoid that risk with the only smart choice in all of York County and stop by Broadway Transmission today. Broadway Transmission will get your shift together and stand behind it too. Visit us on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
Wheatland Eye Care at 234 Rosedale Drive in Manchester is locally owned and have been serving the community and giving back to the community for over 60 years. We currently have 4 doctors that offer a wide range of services, including eye health, vision exam, contact lenses, glasses, sunglasses, and LASIK consultations. We're the only practice in the area offering solutions for myopia control to keep nearsightedness from progressing in young people. We are a location for the Dry Eye Center of PA, offering the latest technology for diagnosis and treatment of dry eye diseases and its symptoms. We can also offer medically necessary contact lenses for treatment of corneal eye diseases. We are accepting new patients and participate with most medical insurances and vision plans. Call us today at 717-266-5661 or via our website, wheatlandeyecare.com, to make an appointment or find out more.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Welcome back to our pregame show. With me now is my good friend and the coach of the Central York Panthers, and that's Scott Wisner. Coach, this is what you do. You do this all year to get in a big game like this for the division title. Talk about the excitement your kids must be feeling right now.
Well, you just used the perfect word, excitement. We talked a lot about embracing the opportunity, a lot of circumstances that are tough tonight, coming in, opposing team's gym on their senior night, tough divisional foe, and for the division championship. But this is what we play for. I mean, this is what you work all year for. This is what the kids have been primed for and what we've been fortunate enough to be pretty consistently able to do. So just excited for the opportunity.
The challenge of playing this Dallastown bunch.
So they're just tough. That's my biggest word for them is tough. They're very physical defensively. They don't let you get anything easy. So we're going to have to execute really well. We're hoping that we can get some transition, get some easy baskets, but we're just going to have to match their toughness and not allow them to kind of dictate the style and the flow of the play, and play our game.
Other than what you just talked about, a couple of key points you really need to win this game.
So we really feel we have to prevent their penetration. Obviously Edwards, but even some of their other guards really good. And if they break you down with penetration, then that just sets up their big girls and they can convert around the rim. So preventing penetration is really big, and rebounding. Because of their toughness, they're really tough to keep off the boards, and we can't afford to get out-rebounded significantly. And we know if we do those things, we'll stay in the game, and then it helps if we make some shots.
It always helps.
Absolutely.
Good luck to you, my friend.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back with more of our pregame show right after this on Sports Radio 1350 WOIK.
Today, it seems everybody is offering a discount on car insurance, but at what price? Reduced protection and personal service. At State Farm, you can earn discounts and still get full service and dependable protection from the world's largest car insurer. See me, Trish Hauser, 1865 Susquehanna Trail North, York, for the State Farm multiple line discount. With State Farm, you get an agent you can depend on and an insurance company you can trust. For the details on State Farm's multiple line discount, see me, Trish Hauser.
Stony Brook Family Restaurant, located at 3560 East Market Street in York, is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. Completely remodeled, Stony Brook is the home of good food and hospitality at reasonable prices. Proudly serving the York area for over 30 years, Stony Brook is family-owned and now also serves beer and wine. For home cooking, homemade soup, steaks, seafood, our famous roasted chicken, or just about anything, visit Stony Brook Family Restaurant, 3560 East Market Street in York.
You're on York's home for Sixers basketball. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOIK. First in York, first in sports.
Well, just about a packed house here at Dallastown tonight. Andy, it's time for a Division I title bout between the Central Girls, the Dallastown Wildcats. Our player intros are brought to you by Broadway Transmission.
All right, Central York Panthers, coached by Scott Windsor, actually in his 23rd year. Number 3, she's a senior, a 5'4", Carly Baca. A 5'7" junior, their point guard, number 12, Bella Clemente. Number 20, a 5'7" sophomore, Ireland Long. A 6' junior, the lady in the middle, number 32, Mackenzie White-Walls. And a 5'11" junior, number 33, Marley Bond. Dallastown Wildcats, coached by Jay Rexroth in his sixth year here as the head coach. Number 5, she's a senior, 5'7", Deshante Edwards. Number 13, a 5'8" senior, Abby Jacobs. A 5'5" senior, number 14, Liv Stein. A 5'9" senior, number 22, Trezell Guy. And a 6'1" freshman, pay attention to this one, number 41, Praise Matthews.
All right.
We're ready to go.
We sure are.
You're going to have great point guard play tonight. You got big girls that can play inside. They know the game well. You got 2 point guards. You know, you got a lot of girls that got the basketball skills, but the basketball IQ, if you add the 2 of them together, Edwards and Bella, I'm telling you what, man, that's a PhD in this game.
Well, the Wildcats head out home white with Navy numbers, letters, Navy across the shoulders. Central, the road black uniforms, orange mixed throughout. And it'll be Wright Rawls against guy at center to jump this one up.
Rebounding is going to be crucial in this game.
Two very good defensive teams. Dallastown leading the league in defensive scoring. And here we go. It is up. Guy wins it back to Edwards. Off we go. Wildcats will shoot to our left here in the opening half on their home floor.
2-3 zone. It's more of a matchup than anything else.
Stein into the right corner for Guy. Back to Stein. Launches three. Airballed it short. And Edwards trying to save it in. And stepped on the end line with the ball. Central will have it after a one and done for Dallastown.
No pressure. Going to pick them up at half court.
And Kimienti on the stroll. Junior point guard. She's their leading scorer. 14 points per game. Gets them lined up. Angles to the right. Edwards in front of her. Toss out top. Right rolls with it. Swings left for Ireland Long. Starts to penetrate. Dished it back off. And now Kimienti had it slapped loose and recovers it and then got hacked with praise. Matthews trying to jump out front. Initially knocked loose by Edwards.
Wow. That was physical.
Yeah. Almost a clothesline.
Right.
And Carly Baca from the sideline inbounds for Central. Here's Kimienti with it, driving on Matthews, and it spun off the front edge of the rim, but got the contact.
She going to get Edwards here early? No. 14.
Liv Stein whistled. Kimienti saw a window, and she was gone.
And I'll tell you what, she is quick off that first step.
And her first is up and good, and that's how our scoring opens tonight. Maggie Groh subs in for Dallastown.
Like I said, her basketball IQ is off the charts.
Second one right on the money. 2-0 Central here in the opening minute. Edwards starts it up. Dallastown setting up on offense. Again, looking at this 2-3 matchup zone from Central, and a long pass down deep to Groh. Couldn't handle it. Might have been tipped. Long the steal for Central.
It was.
Here's Kimienti up the right sideline. Turned in. Left everybody in the dust, but didn't finish. And the rebound knocked out off a Panther.
Boy, you will not see that often. She just blew by, I don't know who it was, out front. Might have been Stein.
All of them?
3-point. Well, yeah.
But just didn't finish. It's still 2-0 Central.
This ball has got to hit the middle of the zone, and so far they just want to throw it around the perimeter. That's not going to get it done against this matchup.
Here's Edwards, left side, two defenders in front of her, throws it across, three on the way, and it's off the front of the rim from Jacobs. Kimienti, the board for Central. Fires it ahead, right rolls, catching right perimeter, sidesteps in, out front a three from Baca. It's good! Rattles it in on the kick out, and it's 5-0 Central.
She did that in the red line game a couple of times. She can shoot that shot. Good ball reversal to get her open.
Central's only league loss was at Redline. We saw them at home. They beat Redline. Here's Edwards, a three right wing, little long, rebound Kimienti. And a high dribble, got away with it.
Look at the defense from Edwards on Kimienti.
Hounding her.
Right, and most kids can't do that.
Behind the back dribble, tries to get to the right corner, passes it back. Boy, that was some matchup there.
Right.
For a good 15 seconds, one-on-one. Here's Kimienti, a kick out top.
Short.
Three, it was short. Rebound to Jacobs.
Got Edwards on the move.
Edwards up the middle, splits the D, can't hit. Going in, couple defenders back. Here's right rolls the other way for Central. And to Marley Bond on the right side of the fast break. A little bit behind her, off her hands, and out of bounds.
Yeah, at that time, right rolls had a little out of control there. McKenzie got to get that, bring it back to the point guard and set up. It's a big game.
Both teams a little excited here early, it would seem. Edwards dumps it down low. Groh popped free, but couldn't tuck it home. Rebound to Bond. And Kimienti will fire the long ball down the floor, and Groh was back to break it up. Knocked it away from Baca. Central will have it underneath.
Little jitters, I think, on both sides of the ball. For both teams. That's a mistake Kimienti doesn't make.
And she'll bounce it in close to Bond. Back to Kimienti, working left wing. Got a big screen from Long. That forces Edwards to switch off and Stein to pick her up. And Kimienti backs it up toward the logo. It's the offense organized. High screen right rolls. Kimienti shoots. 3 was short, and Edwards lets it carry him out left corner, and it belongs to Dallastown.
And these rims can get in your head, I'm telling you. That's been the reputation of these rims for years. I always used to want to take a tape measure and make sure they were.
I think they're in your head still. You mention that every time we're here.
Well, it never changes.
Yeah.
And every coach that's here says it.
Really?
Yep.
Here's Edwards, pull up mid-range left, missed it, followed it, and slams it in off the glass. A hard putback, and Dallastown on the board.
How do you not box Edwards out?
That's a miss. 5-2 Central. And now Wright rolls with it, fires it down low. Kimienti popped open and lays it in. Wright rolls really drew the defensive attention.
Right, Bella's first field goal right there.
7-2 Central as we cross the midpoint of the opening quarter tonight. Dallastown with it. Here's Groh, top of the arc. Left side for Stein. And back to Groh, swings right to Edwards. Moving toward the corner, all the way across. Stein, a 3, up and good. 7-5 on the cross-court find.
And that's what that apparently is the play they want. They're not putting the ball in the middle. They went straight at the strong side and went lob pass over the top.
Stein's team leading 31st 3. Here's Baca with it out top for Central. Offense to our right. Kimienti being guarded by Edwards. Has that big knee brace on the left leg. Kimienti crosses over into the lane. Wild scoop try. Was it tipped? It was off a Dallastown hand. Still Central ball.
Yeah, Coach Wisner screaming for the foul. I don't understand. She was 8 foot from the basket. That wasn't a layup. Kind of a jump hook.
Panthers bounce in. Baca left wing to the top for Long. Back to Baca. Dallastown brought Haley Jamison. Here's a ball tipped into the backcourt. Baca recovers. Jamison and Kiara McNeely coming in, so they've already gone 8 deep. As Kimienti goes to the right, centers it up top to Baca, fires it left wing, Long, and into the corner. Kimienti, ball tipped, but back to Long. Possession goes on. Here's Wright Rawls posting up and under on McNeely. Has to kick it out. Left corner, Long with it, and back to Kimienti. They'll reset.
Nice possession. Keep the ball moving.
Very patient. Here's Baca driving, pass fake, trying to muscle it up. It was blocked out. Baseline, I think Edwards got that one. Central maintains possession again.
Fast pace, first quarter.
And Kimienti baseline, a bounce in for Baca. Oh, Edwards jumped the handoff, stole it cleanly. Foot race with Kimienti, foul on a basket. Lays it in and one, and this game is tied at 7.
And you had to see that coming. That's just very un-Bella-like, if you will.
Edwards split the handoff, took it all the way.
It was like she, it was passed to her. I mean, that was...
Free throw back rimmed it. And, the rebound knocked loose. Edwards has it, but scooting in, couldn't finish in a crowd. So they settle for 2, and here come the Panthers with it. Tied at 7. Baca right side drive across to Long. Baca screens. Long bounces it to Bond, and the jumper blocked. Right baseline as Abby Jacobs got out with the hand up. Locks it out baseline.
Central looks a little out of sorts, and a lot of that's got to do with the fact that Dallastown is playing some great man defense right now.
Panthers work it in. Here's Baca, got a big screen. Turns in from the right, but couldn't hit in the lane. Rebound to Bond. And a toss out to Long, and Central still with it. Here's Wright Rawls, right side drive, kicked it back. Kimienti, a 3 right wing. It's off the back of the rim. And the rebound knocked out again, they say, off Dallastown. And Jay Rexroth is steamed. And I think so was Maggie Groh, who wanted to say something about it.
Right, but when were players started loud to yell at officials? Huh?
Here's Wright Rawls with it down the lane, chucked it up, falling down, no foul. It's out of bounds to Dallastown, and Kiara McNeely had the one-on-one defense there.
And Coach is going to have a heart attack here. This is as fired up two coaches I've seen in a long time.
'Tis the season.
Absolutely.
Wildcats up the floor on offense. Here's Edwards at point, 4-year starter. Oh, missed! Jacobs by the right corner fires it out of bounds.
That's something you don't see every day. Deshante Edwards and a turnover. Yeah.
Just off on the pass, or where she thought Jacobs was going to be.
Right.
Jacobs out, Stein is back in. Edwards, who as a freshman was the point guard for a league championship team, then again as a sophomore. Now Dallastown on D. Here's Wright Rawls backing down McNeely and stepped through and got the foul call. And Mackenzie Wright Rawls will have 2 at the line here. McNeely is whistled. By the way, Central has won 3 in a row entering play tonight. Dallastown 9 straight as Wright Rawls' first free throw caroms off. Wildcats have had winning streaks of 8 and 9 this year. Panthers streaks of 4, 4, 7, and currently 3. Emily Krauthamel subs in for Central. It's the first substitution that Scott Wisner has made tonight.
Kimiente's got 2. Or no, I'm sorry, that's Dallastown 12. I'm sorry.
And the free throw for Wright Rawls twice off the front of the rim, and it goes in.
Teams still do not look in sync. It's championship night.
Central up 8-7. Final minute of the first quarter. Dallastown with it to our left. And a long pass, left wing. Kimiente knocked it toward the table. Couldn't get there to save it in. It's out of bounds.
What's that old saying? You fool me once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kimiente wasn't having anything in that setup for that time.
Yeah, long cross-court look. Busted that one up. Dallastown back into its possession. Down 8-7. Here's Haley Jamison right wing, around to Edwards on the left. And back to the top, it's Stein with it. Now back for Jamison, a 3 from the right side. It's good with a hand in her face. And Dallastown leads 10-8. Not an easy shot.
No. Caught it and shot it in rhythm.
20 seconds left in the quarter. And Wright Rawls with it. High post receive. Hand off to Long. Dribbles right now. Shoots a 3. It was short. Rebound inside. Marley Bond with it. Back up. That was short.
Wow.
Second effort. Way up over the rim. Wright Rawls guns it right side. Long shoots again. This 3 is off the back of the rim. Put back at the horn is too short.
I tell you what,
from Bond.
5 offensive rebounds and a 3 in about 12 seconds.
Holy cow. Dallastown somehow still leads it at the end of a quarter. 10-8 is our score. Second quarter action coming up here in our Tuesday game of the week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine.
If you've been thinking of going to college and you would like to play sports when you get there, join our team. Earn a Penn State degree and continue to play the sports you love. 6 collegiate sports are now available, including baseball, soccer, men's basketball, women's softball, and women's volleyball. For more information, check out our website at PennStateYorkSports.com. Once again, that's PennStateYorkSports.com.
The puck drops here. Catch the Bears and the Caps all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
At the end of 8 minutes tonight, it's Dallastown 10, Central 8, and again, neither team really seemed to be in sync in that first quarter.
No, and it's a big game. It's the first big game, if you will, of this magnitude. Going forward, they'll all get like this, but these are the bright lights, and everybody doesn't react the same. I mean, I don't think Edwards had a particularly really good first quarter, nor did I think Kimiente did. I mean, both, and these are premier point guards in this league. They don't get no better than these two.
As Central starts.
Yeah, see?
Wow.
Yeah.
Placed it on the floor. They got to hurry to get it in. Central starts the second quarter with it to our right. Here's Wright Rawls, high left post, squares it up. And looking for a back cut. That was covered. Now Crowd Hamill to Kimienti right wing, working with Edwards on D. Wright Rawls to screen, pick and roll, pass tipped. Edwards picks it off. And a bounce ahead, leading Stein. Wright Rawls chasing back. And Stein finishes the layup, 12-8 Dallastown.
And I'll tell you, DeShante's not lacking on defense. Those are some of the quickest hands you'll see on a young lady.
Central with it, 12-8 the score. In fact, I believe they've been outscored 10-1 since they led 7-2. Here's a throwaway. Crowd Hamill, right wing, thinking Bond was going to come out toward the corner.
This is not what you want to do in the last game of the season that you can win your division. You've got to, Central got to get their feet on them, and right now they do not have that.
Trishelle Guy is in for Dallastown, starting forward back. And they went small. Praise Matthews has been sitting for a while. Here's Edwards with it, top of the arc, right side to Stein. And now to Jamison coming out top, back to Stein on the right, lets it fly, a three, it's good! That's her second. Wildcats now up 15-8.
She's got 8 of them, too.
6.5 to go in the first half, and Dallastown is on a roll right now. After a slow start, Wright Rawls picked up the dribble, has Long on the right wing, dribbled toward the lane, had Kimienti out top, left open, a three, it was off to the right, rebound, Wright Rawls puts it back in, and a timeout Central. Andy Edwards went for the steal that left Kimienti wide open, she missed, but Wright Rawls there for the stick back. 15-10 now. Wasn't it 7-2 early?
Yes.
So until that basket, it was a 13-1 Dallastown run.
And again, Central is not getting good looks at the basket right now. This man-to-man defense that Rexroth's got them playing right now is completely taking them out of their hunt. There's no room. The help side is there. There's no room to turn down the lane. Wright Rawls is getting the ball at the three-point line or at the lane line extended. I mean, that's where she wants to operate. You want her down low, and I think that's where they ought to go. But she has not been there yet. Now we're going full court pressure by Central. A little 1-2-2.
And Grove bouncing it in. Edwards with the trap coming. Throws it front court. Guy the catch. Guy drives it in, and Wright Rawls a big block. It was clean. 51st block of her season.
Giselle Guy tried to go up against that, and that was just a clean block. Great body control by Rawls.
Dallastown with it, under the basket. Edwards to pass in, play in motion, a bounce into Jamison right wing, shoveled it off to Edwards, who will bring it out top. Now Edwards, one of the big things with the knee injury, she missed all of AAU, big recruiting season. Now here's a foul. It went to Guy in the high post she was held on to. I'll get Baca of Central for her first. But Edwards was actually talking to some Ivy League schools before the injury and doesn't know where she'll end up, but certainly intends to play in college. Here's an inbound to Stein right corner. 3-ball up and off. Rebound to Kimienti.
Gonna make her work.
Edwards lingering. And Bella brings it across. Going right side to Crowd Hamill now. Quickly around the arc. Bella's pass inside. Read and picked by Groh, cutting in front of the low post. Wildcats back on offense, still up 15-10.
And as many mistakes as Central has made early on in this game, to only be trailing by 5 right here.
Here's Edwards creeping toward the arc, going to Guy high left, all the way across Stein right corner, back to Edwards, starts in, fed it low, and Groh will dribble out of there, hits Jamison across, a 3 left wing, it was off the front of the rim, and Crowd Hamill's got it for Central. Now Kimienti fires it down the floor. Wright Rawls got tripped up, trying to split 2 Wildcats. And a foul on
I
Dallastown.
believe they're going to get Stein.
And they do. And it's on the floor.
Yeah. She tried to take the charge. She was just a little late getting there.
It's her first. Inbound goes to Baca, right side of the arc, centering it to Crownhamel, and that was pried loose. Abby Jacobs the steal. Here comes Edwards with it for Dallastown, still up 5, and into the lane, pass across, batted by Kimienti. Jacobs trying to save it.
And actually stepped on the line doing so.
She did. Instinctively went for it, but it's going to go over to Central on the turnover.
You know, as well as I think Dallastown has outplayed Central here in the first 12 minutes. To be down 5, Central should feel lucky.
Yeah. Here's Ireland Long back in, a 3 that was off to the right, an air ball from straight up top.
That'll get the student section cranked up.
It's a packed house tonight. Praise Matthews back for Dallastown.
Some TV coverage, I think, somewhere. I don't know. I think there is.
Well, why aren't you on? You have the face for
I have
TV.
face for radio.
Oh, I always get those mixed up.
Right.
Central, their zone shifting on the perimeter passing from Dallastown. Here's Matthews, a long 2 from out top. It's good. Sticks it from the top of the arc. 17-10 Dallastown.
Remember I told you, this kid's got game.
Older sister Anaya, who's now at Delaware, and now we've got Edwards reaching on Kimienti's drive, center to the floor. Edwards called for her first of the night. Middle of the second quarter, 17-10 Dallastown. That jumper matching their biggest lead. Here's Wright Rawls with it at the handle for Central. And now off to the point guard, Bella. And she'll dribble.
This defense that they have here.
Return pass for 3, back rimmed it, and Guy lets it go out. It was off Wright Rawls, and it belongs to Dallastown.
Kimienti has not been close in the first 4 threes she shot. All of them been long, real amped up.
And she is 6th in the league in made threes.
Right.
A point guard that can shoot. And Dallastown with it. And a lob in deep. Guy with the grab. Fade away up off the glass. It's good. 19-10.
You might need a timeout if you're Scott Wisner to get your charges squared away.
Now it's their biggest lead. 3:10 to go in the half. Central with it. Here's Long. Right wing for Kimienti. Curling to the top. Guarded this time by Jacobs. And rifled it right next to Baca. Couldn't connect. And it goes out on the far sideline.
That may be as many in the red line game, I don't believe. Here's your timeout. Good.
Well, we'll join them. 3:04 to go in the half. Dallastown 19, Central 10.
Hunters Hill Orthodontics is a longtime staple in the orthodontic care community. With offices in York and Dillsburg, our practice's top priority is to provide you with the highest quality orthodontic care in a friendly, comfortable environment. Call our York offices, 1910 Kenneth Road, at 767-6694 to make your appointment, or at 1399 South Queen Street, 885-5468. Or in Dillsburg, call 502-1186. We've got your smile at Hunters Hill Orthodontics.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
3:04 to go in the first half. It is Dallastown 19, Central 10.
One made field goal in the first 5 minutes of the second quarter for Central. Have not gotten to the line. That tells me that the offense is just not clicking right now. Dallastown defense has been very effective against Kimienti, against Rawls, pushing them away from the basket, not letting Bella come clean to the ball. That's a big thing.
Dallastown with it. Up 9, their biggest. They were down 7-2 early. Since then, it's a 17-3 run that they're on. Here's Matthews with it out top. Left it for Edwards. Turns into the foul line. Pull-up jumper. Back rimmed it. Kimienti the board for Central. And a pass up the right sideline. Edwards bats it out.
You have to know where she is all the time. She has been there in that backcourt, and she's not going to let Bella bring the ball up easy.
Sideline inbound. Bella enters it in. Kimienti back with it now. Will set up over on the right. High post entry for Wright Rawls. Pivots, looks. One dribble and off to Baca left wing. She drives back to Wright Rawls. Step back. Didn't pull the trigger. Whips it across instead.
That's
a three.
Long.
Kimienti, it was long.
Wow.
And Stein had the rebound. Coughed it up to Wright Rawls, who hits Bond down the lane, and she got fouled.
You're going to get Edwards, I believe.
Dallastown had the defensive board, couldn't hang on. And Marley Bond ends up at the free throw line. And that is Edwards' second of the night. Here is Bond's first attempt. That rattles out.
Pretty much like everything else Central shot here in the first 10 minutes of this game.
Is one rim better than the other here?
No.
Second one up. Oh, that's off back rim, and the rebound swatted toward the right corner, and Matthews saved it in. It was off Guy's hand. Matthews alertly chucked it back in. Dallastown still up 9, 2 minutes to go in the half. And here's Edwards scooting to the left, goes to Stein by the corner, and hitting Jacobs a jumper under the left elbow, back rimmed it. Rebound to Wright Rawls, Central back the other way. And here's Wright Rawls, a crossover down the lane, and a Mack truck offensive foul collision. Jacobs stood in there. She and Guy both went down.
Lost her composure. I'm sorry. She lowered the shoulder. She didn't have to. She could have went clean to the basket. She dropped the shoulder and put the wood to her.
That was a hefty hit.
Yes.
And Wright Rawls, her first foul of the night. Might give both Wildcats credit for the drawn charge, and they try to set up a 2-on-1 down the floor. Guys pass across behind Jacobs, and out of bounds it goes.
Not really what we expected for the first 14 minutes.
No. Now the only league losses this year, Central at Redline, Dallastown at Central. Redline, of course, that third seed. This one is for 1 and 2 tonight. Here's Wright Rawls backing down. Went up top to Kimienti. Back to Wright Rawls by the right corner.
See, Kimienti doesn't look like she's set when Edwards attacks her. She gets the ball up over her head. There's where she needs to be. Now just go right at her. She's got two.
Gave it off to Wright Rawls up top. Right side now to Long. Wright Rawls a screen, pick and roll down to Wright Rawls. Could not finish. Praise Matthews comes away with the board.
Nice play, but you got to be able to finish.
Good pass on a hop from Long, but Dallastown still up 9, 40 seconds left in the half. And they might hold for the last. Edwards backing it up near the table. Baca getting a bit closer. Edwards starts forward, trying to change direction, fires it across to Matthews, right wing. Down to 20 seconds left. Up the sideline, it's Stein with it. Back near midcourt with 16. Now off to Edwards. Baca on her hip. Down to 13. And now to Stein up top. Quickly off to Jacobs, deep left. Back to the top, Stein. Across for Matthews, intercepted. Wright Rawls, 2 seconds. Down the lane, sidestep, scoop.
And a
got
block.
the blocking foul at the horn. 2 free throws with zeros on the clock. Went to that Euro step.
Yeah.
And got Liv Stein to bite on her second, excuse me. And there hasn't been a whole lot positive for Central since the opening few minutes, but trying to end the first half with these. The first is up, and it bounces off.
And like the rest of the quarter or the first half.
All by herself at the free throw line, everybody off. the second one for Wright Rawls is in and out.
Oh, my goodness. A 2-point quarter for the Central York Panther girls.
Dallastown a 19-10 lead at the half. They do have the league's best scoring defense, and he certainly showed that in the first 16 minutes. 19-10 is your halftime score. We'll take a timeout. Flying Feet Sports Shoes halftime show is coming up next.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
There's only one place for local high school sports. Sports Radio 1350. It's almost time. The York Revolution roster is being built for the upcoming season. And right here is where you get the news first. Join Daryl Henry and Revs manager Mark Mason for Revs Hot Stove Weekly, presented by Shipley Energy. The latest player signings, plus interviews live on the show each week. Coming up this week, the York Revolution are signing. That wouldn't be fun. You gotta tune in to find out. Revs Hot Stove Weekly, presented by Shipley Energy.
Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
At WellSpan Health, we're here for you, like the relationships that count: family, good friends, and neighbors. WellSpan primary care physicians and providers believe in the strength of those relationships. And just like family, we listen. That's how we discover the best way to help you in your wellness journey. When you choose WellSpan for primary care, you gain a network of over 2,600 of the best experts in the region for complex care, like specialists for cancer, heart disease, and orthopedics. We make it easy to connect with simple online visits and our My WellSpan app. And with convenient locations close to your neighborhood, you don't have to travel very far. Choose WellSpan for primary care because we're your friends and neighbors. After all, we know you, we care, and it shows. Start your relationship today. Visit wellspan.org/primary care.
You get in your car, and you start your car. You put the car in gear, and you go nowhere.
What the?
Because your transmission has failed, or you try and put it in gear and it makes an awful grinding noise, or you put it in gear and take off, but when it's time for the transmission to shift, the RPMs just go higher, but you aren't gaining any speed.
Dang it!
Now you've heard of the good-looking genius and the crew at Broadway Transmission, right here on the radio. But now all you have to do is go to www.broadwaytrans.com to arrange a tow right from the website, and in a flash, your vehicle is on its way to the recovery, and with the best tracked warranty in the industry. Easy financing, free towing with repairs, AAA authorized, and the most recommended family-owned transmission shop around since 1951.
Broadway Transmission will get your shift together and stand behind it too. Visit us on the web at broadwaytrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
Your home for York's home team. The York College Spartans play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
And we welcome you to the Flying Feet Sports Shoes halftime show. 19-10, the Dallastown girls lead Central here at the half. And understand we do have one score to pass along right now. Northeastern leads York High by 16 late in the third in Manchester. So if the Northeastern Bobcats win that game, the Dallastown boys get into the league tournament as the third seed out of Division I. If York High wins, because of their late season surge and a win here last night, they would get in, bouncing Dallastown out. But at the moment, Northeastern is up pretty comfortably late third quarter. This one, though, Andy, 19-10 Dallastown, and not a real great flow on offense for either, certainly not for Central after the initial few minutes.
No, and you have to give the credit to Dallastown's defense. They're just not letting them set their feet. Kimiente's not able to come off a screen and look at the basket. She's not able to turn to get into the lane. The help side for Dallastown has been amazing. The matchup zone, I'll tell you what, and it's like Coach Rexroth told me, you got to be able to put the ball in the hole. Bottom line, all the other stuff aside, you got to be able to put it in the hole. Kimiani hasn't sniffed a 3 at this point. Dallastown has 3 of them. So, Liv Steinberry's 2. They got a little bit of foul trouble with Edwards and Stein picking up their second, but I think right now Wisner's just trying to get his kids settled down to play their game. That's what they need to do if they want to get back in this.
Dallastown trying to win the division title, get that number 1 seed, and County is coming up. Friday night, we will be with you for a girls doubleheader, either from this gym or from Redline, and then Saturday night for a boys quarterfinal doubleheader from
this gym or that gym.
Exactly.
Okay.
We've narrowed it down to
this gym
or that.
To this or that.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just kind of.
I don't know if where your tax money goes has any influence or not, but
whatever. we go where the wind takes us.
Well, that we do. And next week we're going to be at York Tech, because when York College put in their new floor, it didn't have the high school 3-point line.
You know what? Since you told me that, I have been biting my tongue not to say, please give me a reason why.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm only telling you the facts.
That venue for the county championship was so cool.
Yes, I know.
It really was. And I haven't seen the new facility from Votech, nor do I know where it is.
Well, it's at York Tech.
Thank you, Darryl. See, ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't do this without the wisdom that this man puts out to me. Thank you. I thought it was in Harrisburg.
No, it's in York.
Okay,
yeah.
good. Okay.
Yeah, York Tech. Yep.
Right, okay.
We don't have rim mics, though.
I know.
Gosh darn it.
Can't you fix that before we play that?
It's a lot of climbing. It's a very, very harrowing act to turn those on. And one of these days, it's going to get me.
Tell them to put you in a harness.
Hopefully, today is not the day, or this year. But what do we need to see from Central in the second half to get it clicking the way that they're used to?
Well, first off, you got to take the lid off the basket for them. Secondly, you got to get more cutters going through. You can't leave Kimianti's being hounded by Edwards. And actually, Liv Stein did some work on her too. So you got to get her some clean looks. Now, whether that's through reversing the basketball, running her off of screens, like we saw the Watt kid from Redline do the other night, he worked hard to get open for his looks. And those 3 looks turned the game around. That's what you need to do. You got to get Bella hitting. You got to get Bella hitting from outside and maybe open this defense up. And if you do that, then you get the opportunity to maybe get right Rawls down low. On the other side, Dallastown right now really doesn't need to, I don't think, change anything until they see if Central has figured it out. Play that stiff D that they're playing. Edwards, ladies and gentlemen, on the time she stole the ball, did not reach for the steal. She was literally in the way. In other words, she was in the passing lane. The ball just came to her. She would reach a hand out just like she was catching a pass, and the ball's right there. The one, they threw it right at her. So one side really needs to just keep their composure and doing the things they're doing. The other side's got to dig a little deeper.
Well, Central won't even get halftime shots. They just came back to the bench with under 2 minutes left in the halftime clock. And that'll wrap things up for us here on the Flying Feet Sports Shoes halftime show. What's going on right now?
No, nothing. Relax.
Oh, okay. All right.
Relax. Family reunion.
Oh, okay.
All right, relax.
All right, I got you.
Just take us to commercial.
Okay. It's Dallastown 19, Central 10. We'll get the second half started for you coming up.
Which is better, Getting the perfect set, the perfect approach, and powering through the ball with the perfect hit? Or reading the hitter, moving to the ball, and making the perfect dig? Flying Feet knows the answer. It all depends on which side of the net you're on.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes is Central PA's home court for volleyball, featuring the names that know the game, including Asics and Mizuno. Flying Feet offers volleyball spandex and shorts and the best selection of knee pads around. And Flying Feet is your ankle support connection, featuring Active Ankle, Ultra Ankle, and Zamps, providing engineered precision support. And because volleyball isn't just for the gym, Flying Feet carries a great selection of indoor and outdoor balls and sand socks for working it out on the beach or in the backyard. Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty store prices.
Flying Feet.
1511 Melrose Avenue, just off exit 18 of I-83, next to Battery Warehouse.
Second half underway. Dallastown with it. They shoot to our right. They lead 19-10.
And this is the other thing they can do. They can be patient.
Stein, a three. Why not? Right down the pipe on the right wing. It looked good to her.
It did.
And she shoots it in.
And that's her third. They shoot the ball like that. You can make each possession a minute. We could be out of here in 12 minutes.
Well, maybe I'll make it for, here's a miscommunication, a pass inside, and it goes clear down the left edge of the lane and out baseline untouched. Central turns it over after the Stein three, 22-10. Dallastown now up, and it is now a 20-3 spurt.
Wow.
Since the opening minutes. Here's Edwards for a three ball. That was airballed from the right wing. Guy reaching to save it in, but right to right Rawls. And here she goes with speed across to Baca. Three left side off the back of the rim. Edwards yanks it down for Dallastown.
And look, slows it down. She just stopped dead, walks it up the floor. Again, the clock is their friend.
And you know they can play that way. Uh-oh. Edwards thought Stein was cutting in, was not, and her pass goes out of bounds untouched.
I mean, that turnover's fine. A little miscommunication, but again, the possession is Dallastown's friend right now.
Central with it. Down 22-10. They have really been stuck in mud offensively. Here's Long starting in a bounce to right Rawls. Right baseline jumper, airballed at Bond to catch. Out to Baca, still with it. Long skip to Kimianti, shoots three, no good from the right. And Edwards scampers down to grab the board.
She's going to the basket, Dean.
All the way, and a blocking foul with Baca in her path at the other end. Took it coast to coast off the defensive board.
2 shots. And again, right, you got a 2-point. Wow.
First free throws in and out.
She was 0 for 1, the only time Dallastown got to the line in the first half.
Now second one up, and that rattles up, but settles back in. Splits them at the line. 23-10 Dallastown.
I just heard from our newspaper buddies back there, they haven't scored in 8 minutes.
Wow, that's Sloot telling us that. Here's a three left corner, Long misfired. Edwards had it, trying to rip it away from right Rawls as she went to the floor. What do we have? We get a jump. Arrow keeps it with Central. Kimianti baseline, bouncing it in. Baca hands it off to Bella. Bella trying to get up top.
Right,
Edwards forced her left.
Right, and Edwards just forces her wherever she wants her to go.
Now right Rawls with it, left side of the arc. She'll bring it out front. And to Kimianti again, reversing it back. Baca a three, up and off. Rebound to Bond down low, trying to power it back up and got fouled. And Central now will try to end what would now be close to a 9-minute scoring drought.
At least that. Wow.
Foul is Praise Matthews' third.
Marley Bond was 0 for 2 in the first half, and that was nothing but net. 1 for 3 now. Central does not seem in sync, and again, I'm going to say it's all because of Dallastown's defense.
Second is good, made them both, and Central will press. Stein with it, pass deflected, Edwards up to grab it. Crosses to the middle, gains the line, has room up the middle, bounced it down to Guy. It went off her leg right back to Edwards, but couldn't hit. Now Matthews collects it. Foul line jumper is in and out, and it's knocked back outside to Jacobs. Runner in the lane off the back of the rim. Then it clipped the front of the rim and bounced off.
3 shots at it.
Central finally gets the stop. We played almost 3 minutes in the second half. 23-12. Dallastown leads. Central on the setup. Kimienti fired at left wing. It's Bond with it. Into the corner for Baca. Bond screening. Wildcats switch. And they'll go back to Kimienti at point. Now left side, Bond in for a cutting right rolls. Matthews deflected it. Kimienti tracks it down. Missed a jumper. Right rolls the putback.
Yeah, and
it's up and good.
That broke a timeout.
30-second timeout. Central will join them for 30. 4:38 to go in the third. It's Dallastown 23, Central 14.
If you've been thinking of going to college and you would like to play sports when you get there, join our team. Earn a Penn State degree and continue to play the sports you love. 6 collegiate sports are now available, including baseball, soccer, men's basketball, women's softball, and women's volleyball. For more information, check out our website at PennStateYorkSports.com. Once again, that's PennStateYorkSports.com.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
4:38 to go in the third. Dallastown up 23-14. Hosting Central for the Division I title tonight. Panthers press. Edwards calmly finding Guy open at midcourt.
And that's the way they broke it every time they went to that 1-2-2. They threw it over the top of it. It's too easy.
Wildcats now set up, and Long was pressuring Jacobs on a catch along the left sideline. Dallastown around now to Edwards. Came and got it by the right corner and brings it back out toward midcourt. Now bounce right side to Stein. And a screen from Guy. They go to Matthews up top, down deep to Guy with the catch and fouled. Going up, Marley Bond fouls her, trying to block it.
Is that her first?
It is.
Okay.
Trishelle Guy's first free throw hops up and off. It's ironic, neither of these teams are very good statistically from the line.
Central York was 3 of 8 in the first quarter. Dallastown 0 for 1. Oh my goodness.
That was way off. Matthews, the board, put it back short. Might have been blocked, and Guy is there to clean up the mess. She does get her 2 points on the putback.
Right.
25-14 Dallastown. 3:45 to go in the third. Here's Rai Rawls with Kimienti up top. Back over to Baca on the right. And now to Bond, top of the arc. Swings left for Long. Long a bounce along for Baca, right wing, into the corner, Rai Rawls, and back out. Here's Kimienti at point. Back to Rai Rawls, of course, her older brother Taylor.
And Edwards,
point guard last year.
Right, Edwards just follows Kimienti wherever she goes. She's shadowing her everywhere. She's not helping. She got her back to the ball.
Now they enter it to Rai Rawls, down the lane, flips it up with the right hand and good. Got an inside step on Guy.
Nice little move that time with her back to the basket.
25-16.
And here it is, over the top again.
Edwards hitting Guy at the midcourt line. Yep. And a bounce all the way through to Jacobs. Back across Matthews, right side, a deep 2, right on the money.
And right now, they're shooting the ball well, and they're continuing to do that.
27-16 Dallastown. And Edwards and the Wildcats, they've looked very comfortable all night against the press. Now out of bounds, Kimienti trying to lead Baca to the right wing. Off her hand and out.
I don't know, the body language on some of these Central girls right now is not good. Wisner needs to do something. I don't know. I think he needs a timeout.
2:25 left in the third. Wildcats up 11. Just made 3 subs. Here's Matthews off to Edwards. Down the lane she goes. Left-hand try is good. Baca goes down. No whistle.
A lot of strength there.
Yeah.
A lot of strength there leaning in.
Yeah, she said earlier this year everybody else was worried about the knee. They would always wince and grimace when there was contact. She never did, and it was her telling them that her knee was fine that got everybody to kind of embrace that she was back, not worry so much. 29-16, the lead for Dallastown. Kimienti along to Baca, left side 3, it's good. Rattles it home. And we do have a quick timeout from Central. Baca's second 3 tonight. 1:37 to go in the third. It's 29-19 Dallastown. And we'll be back. Our Tuesday game of the week presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine.
Stony Brook Family Restaurant, located at 3560 East Market Street in York, is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. Completely remodeled, Stony Brook is the home of good food and hospitality at reasonable prices. Proudly serving the York area for over 30 years, Stony Brook is family-owned and now also serves beer and wine. For home cooking, homemade soup, steaks, seafood, our famous roasted chicken, or just about anything, visit Stony Brook Family Restaurant, 3560 East Market Street in York.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
1:37 to go in the third. Dallastown 29, Central 19. Baca making that 3, and then Scott Wisner getting the quick timeout in.
You know, you figure if you can get it to single digits, going into the fourth quarter, it's not as hard. It's a mindset, you know. 3 possessions, a lot better than 4, if you will.
Didn't bother you one day in March in State College.
That was what I told him in the middle of the second or third quarter. Get us within 10. They got me to 9.
Now Central trying to trap in midcourt. And McNeely got it across, working it down deep. Groh missing underneath. Got her own miss in a crowd. And flings it out front, and Edwards is there as the safety valve.
Groh working hard underneath there that time. She was in there with 3 Central Panthers.
By the way, Northeastern leading York High by 17 in the final minutes. So Dallastown boys will get in. 3rd seed in Division I. And Jamison walked, trying to step through a trap. Out deep on the left wing, a Dallastown turnover.
She moved both feet. And when you trap like that and it gets late in the game, you can't reach. Just let your body do the work. If they step through it, they step through it.
Central with the ball.
Here she comes.
Here's Kimienti in the left corner.
Right, but because Edwards is trailing her.
Now they dish it down to right. Rolls her pass across the lane, picked off. Praise Matthews now entangled.
Now what do you got? You got a foul and a jump ball. And they gave him the jump ball.
The Dallastown possession. 42.9 to go in the third.
I mean, you would think you would hold for 1.
Dallastown a 10-point lead. Baca at the top defensively. A little pitch and catch as Dallastown works it across.
Right. If they're not coming out of the zone, you know what? It's a league championship game, dude. I got a 10-point lead. Guess what?
Yeah.
I'm taking a knife to the ball and I'm going home.
Yeah.
Taking the air out of it. Good night.
Here's Edwards dribbling near midcourt. Now the 2 defenders swarm her. She throws it right corner out of the reach of Jamison and out of bounds. So Central kind of lulled him to sleep and then got the throw away.
But Dallastown reacted badly. When the 2 girls came out, you need a girl come up to the middle of the floor right behind them, right over their heads.
Final 10 seconds of the third. Kimienti ahead, a pass right side, nearly intercepted. Groh on the sideline knocks it out with 6.5 left. Panthers a side in. Down 10.
Somebody has got to screen Edwards, get the ball right back to Kimienti.
It's into Baca. She'll drive the lane and got the foul call. Ended up firing a fastball toward the hoop, but got the contact.
Right, and I tell you what, nobody's been real good for them. Let's see if Baca, she's got 2 threes on the night.
It's McNeely's second foul. Here's the first attempt, and it bounces up and in.
It hit every bit of the rim, which are actually smaller in diameter by an inch than regulation.
Second one is good, and they've cut it to 8. Inbound to Edwards, lets it fly from shy of half court. It's caught by McNeely under the rim, but her layup attempt came after the horn and missed anyway. So Central with the last 2 at the line, and they've cut it to single digits. Going to the 4th, it's Dallastown 29, Central 21. Playing for the Division I girls title tonight. Our coverage presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine.
Today, it seems everybody is offering a discount on car insurance, but at what price? Reduced protection, impersonal service. At State Farm, you can earn discounts and still get full service and dependable protection from the world's largest car insurer. See me, Trish Hauser, 1865 Susquehanna Trail North, York, for the State Farm multiple line discount. With State Farm, you get an agent you can depend on and an insurance company you can trust. For the details on State Farm's multiple line discount, see me, Trish Hauser.
York's home for the NFL. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. York.
29-21 the score. Dallastown leading Central as we go to the 4th quarter tonight. Division I title, top seed on the line.
Well, if you're Scott Wisner and the Central York Panthers, you got it to a workable number. It's 8. Now, the key, you got to, if you're Central, you've got to shoot the ball better than you have the entire game in this fourth quarter to have any kind of a shot.
That belongs to Central to begin the 4th. They'll shoot to our left. In the road, black with orange. Dallastown, the home white with navy. Here's a long left wing to the top for Bond. Swings to Kimienti, reversing it back to Baca. Straightaway 3. Hops up and off. Rebound knocked loose. Bond saved it into Wright Rawls. And finding long up top. Little mishandle, but Kimienti there to save it. Now from the right corner, hits Wright Rawls toward the lane and back out.
Let's see it. Edwards pushes her away from the three-point line. She can't even move. She hasn't had a point since the first quarter.
Central resetting. Kimienti left wing. Working along the top of the arc. Backs it up a step. Crosses to the left hand. Goes to Baca. Matthews with her length is out on D. Baca works it left corner to Long. She'll curl it all the way down the lane and lays it in. They are within 6.
That's what they have not allowed Kimienti to do, but Long took it right down the lane.
Oh, now the pass batted in the backcourt, and Bond tipped it. They nearly had a steal. Matthews takes it back, going all the way for Dallastown. The layup rolled off. Guy, the putback. It's up and good. End-to-end scramble, and Dallastown gets those 2 points back.
You cut it to 6, and right away.
Baca had one knocked loose. Edwards diving, and the pass ends up with Stein, who picks it off. Down the floor, Wright Rawls stuffed it from behind. Out of bounds, it'll still be Dallastown ball. Big defensive turnover. Wright Rawls might have just deflated that basketball on the block shot.
And she got all ball from behind. 30-second timeout, Dallastown.
Jay Rexroth will spend it. Scott Wisner is not pleased. 6:27 to go.
Think?
It's Dallastown 31, Central 23. And with it being a 30, we'll stay here.
And watch the official get abused.
Yeah. Well, Scott Wisner is in the huddle. Sean Potts is taking over the...
Right. Thank God it's Sean and not Scott.
Yeah.
Okay? You know, it just seems like, I don't want to say they weren't ready to play, but what Dallastown has done most of the game with Bella Bella has had those 2 free throws right away and a layup. She has 4 points in the game. What's her average?
14.
Okay. But she has not had, I don't think she has maybe 1 assist in a game, and that's not her game. Rexroth has effectively taken her away. Now it's up to Wisner to get her back in the flow here.
And it will be Dallastown ball underneath. Edwards to pass in, looking, pounded it in close to Guy, bounces it back up top Matthews, and they'll hand to Edwards and set it up from there. 6:20 to go, Dallastown up 8. Now they throw a trap at Edwards, dribbling left, fires it out front for Matthews. Bond nearly picked it clean. Edwards back with it, drives the lane, runner up, and it settles in. Dallastown back up by 10.
And that's what Dallastown's been able to do tonight that has not fallen. Those shots have not fallen yet for Central.
33-23, under 6 to go. Baca, a 3-ball, it's good from the right wing. Catch and shoot, and it was pure.
That's her third for the night. She likes that 3.
Now Central looking to trap. And timeout Dallastown. Jay Rexroth had
visions of 10 seconds dancing in his head.
Yeah, his center, Matthews, was kind of hemmed in on her own line with it.
They got away the last couple of times breaking the press, throwing it over the top. Initial into Edwards, and just get it over the top. Even Matthews, throw it over the top. But these are important minutes right now. The next 2:41 is crucial for Central. You don't want to be languishing, down 9 or 10 with 3 minutes to go in that zone, because I fear Central goes man to man and DeShante Edwards just goes to work. So, I mean,
that's a possibility.
Absolutely. Let's see what this trap does now. See if they go over the top.
Edwards picks up, bounces it along for Stein, now floats it ahead to Guy.
Numbers.
Guy across and a kickball right rolls, and then off the kick, it got Matthews in the face, I believe. On the deflection off right Rawls' foot. I'll give her a moment, a little dazed.
You'd be too.
Heck yeah.
Took the basketball off the bridge of your nose.
That is not a pleasant feeling. Dallastown will inbound underneath. Edwards tossing in. Matthews with a left wing and out front. Jacobs throws back to Stein. Fires 3. It's good.
I'll tell you what, D, that looked over and left her hand.
Liv Stein right on the money.
And that's our 4th 3 of the game.
Here on senior night, 36-26, Dallastown. 5:10 to play. Now Central setting up. Here's Baca with Stein up defending. Going left side of the arc, right Rawls with it, and fires it down to a cutting Kimienti. Turned around, I think Matthews got a piece of it. Blocked shot, Edwards with the ball.
And again, 2 people down there with her, hemmed her in. She's not getting a clean look at the basket all night.
4:45 left. Dallastown with it, up 10. And a lead pass to Jacobs, cutting deep. Fires it back out to Stein. Her runner in the lane is off. Rebound, Kimienti chucks the touchdown ball for right Rawls and was fouled going in. Edwards got her over the shoulders, helps her up.
Yep. You know what? You knock them down, you pick them up. That's the way the game's played. There was nothing egregious about that. Wow.
It's a big word for you.
I know. Can we save the?
Do you know where York Tech is? Here's right Rawls first. That's good. Are you going to be able to get there?
Yes, I'll find it.
Okay. I know you're not big on the technology and.
No, I can use GPS. If I couldn't, I wouldn't be able to find my house.
Second one is good. I feel like there's a follow-up question.
Yeah, no.
Here's Edwards.
And again, look.
Firing it ahead.
Too easy.
Guy in the front court floats it up and missed. Jacobs trying to wrestle it free. We've got a jump ball.
Stays with Dallastown.
They missed that time, but they've done that all night to beat the press.
And I don't see the reason right now to press. If anything, I would aggravate the ball handler coming up the floor.
Here's Jacobs driving, and Wright rolls a huge block shot, but a foul on the play. And Jacobs helped up. She'll have 2 free throws. Another one of their seniors here on senior night. And actually, Dallastown is the much more senior-laden team. First free throw for Jacobs is up and good.
She missed her last, no, these are her first 2 this quarter.
One more, and off the front of the rim, and Guy had it for a moment, but knocked loose to Kimienti. 4:10 left.
It's only 3 possessions right now.
Here's Bella off a high screen going left and threw it over the rim and missed.
Right, because she's being pushed away from the basket, shot it from her hip. Too much defense on her right now.
Dallastown with the stop. Edwards crossing the timeline with under 4 to go. High post, off to a cutting Matthews. Missed the layup. Second effort, that bounced out. What a great play they drew up, but could not finish. Kimienti ahead. Wright Rawls running the floor and scooped it under Guy's arm. Layup bounced out, but 2 free throws here.
Wright Rawls was 2 for 2 the last time she went to the line. You get these, it's a 7-point game. With 3:39, you're still in it.
Dallastown, the previous possession, first free throw rattles in. They set up a perfect high-low and just didn't finish.
Right. And that's really our first opportunity where they had like that they did not score.
Wright Rawls hits both. 37-30. Edwards throws it ahead.
I just don't get
Guy in the front court again, and off underneath. Liv Stein lays it in. They beat the press.
And they've done it consistently all night. Over the top, and there's nobody back. The girl in the middle, I don't know why they don't see that. You have to stay home.
Edwards very calm under pressure. Now Matthews jumps a pass out front, runs down the steal all the way in and missed, going in against Crownhamel. Rebound knocked down underneath. It will stay with Dallastown. Stein with that layup a moment ago now leads all scorers with 16 tonight.
4 threes, 2 short field goals. Has not been to the line yet.
Trying to hand off to Edwards, and Baca ran into her along the right side of the arc. That's a foul. Each team with 4. 3:07 to play, and Stein will inbound just behind half court for Edwards. Brings it back over. Edwards finally got back to practice.
Go man.
At the end of November this year.
They're at man. Let's see what Dallastown does now.
Dribble handoff to her and hangs and shoots from the left elbow. It rolled off. Rebound loose, and Edwards to the floor to save it.
And
a
Stein!
3 for Stein. It's good. What a play from Edwards, who's slow to get up. And man, she banged that floor hard, going down to make the feed to Stein, who was ready to shoot.
I'm telling you what, Liv Stein, 5 threes and 2 short field goals. She's got 2 threes and a 2 in the 4th quarter. And essentially has shot Dallastown pretty much into a league champion, a division title.
2:43 to go. It's 42-30. And they're going to make Edwards come out because of play stopping.
Right.
And now she'll go right back to the table.
Right. She has to come out.
Yeah, the rehab was 10 months. She got back on the floor at the end of November for some open gyms. Has looked like she hasn't missed a beat. Central with it. Kimienti backs it out top. And now with the drive into the lane, pass deflected by Matthews. It's stolen away. Here's Groh up the floor with it. Kicks it out left side. Stein again
Oh,
for
I'll
three.
tell you what, if that one would have went.
Rebound. Guy right to the hoop and puts it back in.
And this one's officially over.
44-30 with 2:10 remaining. Rochelle Guy now with 8 tonight.
Dallastown has just been firing on all cylinders. They're shooting the ball well.
Here's Wright Rawls, drop step down low and scoops it in.
Wright Rawls, a beautiful move that time to the basket.
And a timeout, Dallastown with 1:53 to go. 44-32 the score. The Wildcats looking to close it out when we come back.
Hunters Hill Orthodontics is a longtime staple in the orthodontic care community. With offices in York and Dillsburg, our practice's top priority is to provide you with the highest quality orthodontic care in a friendly, comfortable environment. Call our York offices, 1910 Kenneth Road, at 767-6694 to make your appointment, or at 1399 South Queen Street, 885-5468. Or in Dillsburg, call 502-1186. We've got your smile at Hunters Hill Orthodontics.
Your home for the Spartans. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
I will have Spartan Hoops tomorrow night from Hood at 6 p.m. Frederick, Maryland. Here tonight, it's Dallastown 44, Central 32 with 1:53 remaining.
We're not going to touch that, okay?
I gave you a moment
I know
if you wanted
did.
to interject something.
I'm good.
I mean,
You know, Dallastown.
You're not wrong.
Give J. Rex Roth a lot of credit with these kids because you got a freshman on the floor in Praise Matthews. You got a superstar point guard in Deshante Edwards. And Liv Stein quietly just puts a knife in Panthers' back.
And she'll work it through the middle against the press. Return feed to her from Guy, driving the lane. It was swatted. Central
Right.
with the stop.
She ain't not going to make a layup. It's not a three. That's a bad pass.
Kimianti forcing it to Wright Rawls.
And she's doing exactly what she should do.
Popped loose, and Edwards dribbling away at midcourt. Bumped into and fouled with 1:31 to go.
No reason now. No reason now to take somebody out.
Stein bounces it in. She's been the assassin tonight. Edwards at the handle. And down 12, Central not fouling. Here's Edwards off to Jacobs' left wing. A bounce back to Stein. Trying to trap her on the sideline. Stein going up against it. Finds Edwards all the way across to Guy. And intended for Matthews. Wright Rawls jumped in front. Matthews collides with her, knocking her right toward the table. And we've got a blocking foul on Praise Matthews, her fourth. No shots yet with 1:07 left. Dallastown by 12. Jacobs out, Groh is in. And Kimianti with a minute to go, not in a huge hurry here. This one is pretty much determined. Here's Baca, a three out top. Front rimmed and rebound tip back to Kimianti. She launches. Three was long.
Not her
Rebound
night.
down to Guy. And an outlet off to Stein. Guy got hacked on the pass. 50 seconds to go. And that's all that remains between Dallastown and a division title.
When's the last time they won the title? 2 years ago? 3 years
I
ago?
believe two.
Two?
Yeah. I know that's the last time they won the league.
Right.
Now, inbound pass loose. Kimianti takes it in, couldn't hit. And the rebound loose to Ireland Long, who puts it in with a foul on the play, down to 42 seconds remaining. Dallastown a turnover. That'll bring Central within 10.
That's our second field goal in the fourth quarter. And really, Liv Stein and the play of Edwards.
Free throw was very short. Praise Matthews collects it. Stein now hemmed in on her own line. Has Matthews, floats it ahead for Edwards. Pushing it. Nope. Travel called off the catch, trying to get going.
You got to be ready for that. I mean, I don't understand why Dallastown is even playing around with passing across. Just go over the top like they've done the whole game.
Central ball, final 30 seconds, a 10-point Dallastown lead. Here's Right Rawls with it, backing down from the foul line into the lane, kicked it out to Kimienti. She'll drive in and Guy, a big block. Rebound to Marley Bond, out to Long with 14 seconds left. Long mishandled. Jacobs dives for it, has the steal. Uh-oh. Long is down hurt. That's why the whistle. And that's why play stopped with 9.4 to go. Well, that would be terrible if Central were to lose a player, period, but certainly at this point in the game. The final 10 seconds of the game.
They went down hard. I don't know. You
hopefully just banged the knee or something.
Yeah. Or maybe more, knocked the wind out of her.
She is seated upright. Athletic trainer and Scott Wisner out to check.
She's all right.
And up to her feet. She'll make her way back to their bench. Central will still very much be among the favorites next week.
It's wide open. I mean, I've been telling anybody that'll listen for the last week that it's anybody's tournament. I mean, you could, on both sides, male and female, this is going to be any one of 4 teams, I think, on either side, maybe 5.
Yeah. Got a foul on Central here in the backcourt with 6.3 to go.
Look what happens tonight. Central is not, this is going to be their best quarter, I think. Yeah, 13. They went 8-11, and right now sitting at 13.
Baca fouled out on that one. Replacement will be Kara Grothy, who subs in. Shante Edwards with a 1-and-1 here, and then Dallastown will be celebrating. Front end up, and it's good.
Of course it is. Well, she's only 2 for 4 in the evening.
Second one up, that's good. And that'll be the finishing touch. Inbound to Kimienti, brings it front court, sidesteps Edwards, takes it in, layup bounced off, putback is in, but that's going to do it.
Who made that?
Marley Bond made it.
And they counted it.
They did, but Dallastown wins it 46-36. The Wildcats Division I champs in 2022, and they've got the top seed on the path to a league title that begins on Friday night. They win their 10th in a row, 19-2, and they finish the league schedule 13-1. Central goes to 18-4, 12-2 in league play. They'll be the second place team out of Division I. Dallastown wins 1 title, and they will play for more titles beginning on Friday night. This one, the division champ, is wrapped up here this evening.
It's championship time.
It is.
Now it's fun.
Now it is. Final score tonight, Dallastown 46, Central 36. Stay tuned. The Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group post-game show is coming up next.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Wheatland Eye Care at 234 Rosedale Drive in Manchester is locally owned and have been serving the community and giving back to the community for over 60 years. We currently have 4 doctors that offer a wide range of services, including eye health, vision exam, contact lenses, glasses, sunglasses, and LASIK consultations. We're the only practice in the area offering solutions for myopia control to keep nearsightedness from progressing in young people. We are a location for the Dry Eye Center of PA, offering the latest technology for diagnosis and treatment of dry eye diseases and its symptoms. We can also offer medically necessary contact lenses for treatment of corneal eye diseases. We are accepting new patients and participate with most medical insurances and vision plans. Call us today at 717-266-5661 or via our website, wheatlandeyecare.com, to make an appointment or find out more.
Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses like yours with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, recommend smart solutions, and help you build your business. Our knowledgeable consultants uncover your communication challenges and provide visible solutions. At Fast Signs, we're innovators, planners, and designers. We're more than fast, more than signs, and we're more than ready to help. Contact Fast Signs today.
Visit our store next to Sam's Club in East York or visit us online at fastsigns.com.
At WellSpan Health, we're here for you, like the relationships that count, family, good friends, and neighbors. WellSpan primary care physicians and providers believe in the strength of those relationships. And just like family, we listen. That's how we discover the best way to help you in your wellness journey. When you choose WellSpan for primary care, you gain a network of over 2,600 of the best experts in the region for complex care, like specialists for cancer, heart disease, and orthopedics. We make it easy to connect with simple online visits and our My WellSpan app. And with convenient locations close to your neighborhood, you don't have to travel very far. Choose WellSpan for primary care because we're your friends and neighbors. After all, we know you, we care, and it shows. Start your relationship today. Visit wellspan.org/primary care.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Final score tonight, Dallastown 46, Central 36. The Wildcat girls are Division I champs and the number 1 seed in the county playoffs beginning on Friday night. Daryl Henry, Andy Bria back with you. We welcome you to the Cookman Kunkel Insurance Group post-game show. And I think tonight, Andy, it's got to start with Dallastown's defense, right?
Absolutely. I mean, they literally, the entire game, except for maybe 1 minute and a half spurt, took Central completely out of their rhythm. I mean, you couldn't get, when Bella Chimienti, cannot get a clean look at any part of the game, did not have a clean look at the basket. That's really difficult. And they did such a great job. They did a great job inside against Wright Rawls. I mean, in every facet of the game, and they put the ball in the hole too. So,
yeah, and offensively, I think the biggest plus is probably the way they handled the Central press, and then obviously Liv Stein went off.
Right, and then you get a kid that hits 5 threes in a game. I mean, she was unconscious, and they weren't hitting any rim. They were just gone, and she blows it apart. And I mean, really, defensively, I think defensively they couldn't do anything. I mean, you hold a team that's ranked 4 in District 3 and 6A to 36 points in a game that would win you a division title. Wow.
Yeah.
That's tough.
And for Central, I mean, we saw them against Red Lion when everything was crisp, and they got that. That's a good Red Lion team.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've got a few days to bounce back here.
Right, but a different team than this Dallastown team.
Right.
Okay, shorter, guard-oriented. You know what I mean? They were at home. Dallastown comes at you with a man-to-man, like more helter-skelter than this. this was so disciplined in how they stopped the penetration in the lane and made them shoot threes. And yeah, it was a great effort by Dallastown. And you got a couple of days if you're Scott Winston and Central to recover and get your shit back together.
Yep.
Sorry about that. I've never done that. The FCC going to be all over?
No,
me?
no.
Okay.
Of course not.
Okay.
I should never have joked about that. I think I spoke it into existence.
What that?
Yeah, I'm always needling you about.
I know. It's his fault, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's not your fault. That was bad.
It's okay.
Okay.
40 said it's after 9.
Okay.
So.
Is there such a thing as primetime radio?
Yeah, anytime we're on.
Okay.
Oh, that made me laugh.
Oh my! It is a T-shirt moment.
Yeah, you want to run out there?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I couldn't help myself.
You got your Swedish fish tonight? You can take home a T-shirt, too. Oh, Andy has lost it, ladies and gentlemen. 40.
I'm trying to regain my composure now. Okay.
What little is left.
Right.
A 46-36 win for Dallastown. Do your stats add up at least?
Absolutely.
All right.
Right on the number. You ready? Central York Panthers. Carly Baca, she had 3 threes, 2 for 2, 11 points in the game tonight. Bella Kimienti, all in early in the first quarter. 1 field goal, 2 of 2, 4 points. That line right there tells you how good Dallas's defense was tonight, okay? Ireland Long had 2 field goals, 0-1 from the line. She had 4. Mackenzie Wright-Rawls, 4 field goals, 5 of 8. She led all Central scorers with 13. Marley Bond, 1 field goal, 2 of 4, 4 points. By quarter, they went 8-2, 11, and 15. They had 11 field goals. 3 of those were threes, 11 of 17 for 36. For the Dallastown Wildcats, DeShante Edwards had 4 field goals, 3 of 5 from the line for 11. Abby Jacobs, 1 of 2 from the line, she had 1. Liv Stein, 7 field goals, 5 of those threes for 19 to lead all scorers. Haley Jamison hit a 3 in the first quarter. She had 3 points. Giselle Guy, 4 field goals, 0-2 from the line. She had 8. Praise Matthews, 2 field goals, 4 points. By quarter, they went 10, 9, 10, 17. 18 field goals, 6 of those were threes, 4 and 9 from the line for 46 points, and a Division I title.
All right. And congrats to Dallastown. I'm sure we will see them again. Probably both.
Yep.
Probably both teams. 46-36.
And, of course, we don't know where we are yet. Come on, league officials. I don't want to know. 3 o'clock Friday afternoon. Okay? Somebody do something.
Well, how about 4 o'clock Friday afternoon?
Right. That would even be better.
46-36, the final tonight. Dallastown wins it. We will take one final break, name our player of the game, and get you scores
The
from
suspense
elsewhere.
is killing me.
I know. We should draw it out even longer. You're already past your bedtime anyway, so we'll do that when we come back, and then it's on to postseason time here on these airwaves.
That's it.
And
I'm ready.
Get you set for that coming up.
You line your feet up on the edge of the starting block, shake out your arms, and then you push off the block in one fluid motion, fully extending your body and cutting into the water with nothing on your mind but the mechanics. You're a swimmer. And whether it's practice time in the pool or crunch time at a meet, Flying Feet is with you every stroke of the way.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes is a swimmer's paradise. Get suits by Dolphin, Speedo, Nike, Arena, and Tier. Pick up practice gear, team gear, and training equipment like fins, snorkels, and kickboards. The Flying Feet team has high-tech competitive suits, customizable caps, goggles, even goggle repair items. Shower down with swimmer's shampoo and body wash, plus suit wash to limit the wear and tear of chlorine. Time to dive into the pool? Then it's time for Flying Feet. We're more than sports shoes.
Flying Feet.
1511 Mount Rose Avenue, York, just off exit 18 of I-83 next to Battery Warehouse.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Final segment here tonight on the Coatman Kunkel Insurance Group postgame show. Dallastown wins it 46-36 over Central. Wildcats Division I champs at 13-1, now 19-2 overall, and they've won 10 straight. Central will head into the postseason at 18-4 overall, 12-2.
Disconnect. Here I am.
Yeah.
We got Mike Grassel, Dallastown boys coach. He's got a smile.
I've never seen him so happy.
Honest to God, I've not seen him that happy ever. You're right. After he's gone, after a loss, he said, I don't think I've ever seen him that happy.
He's very appreciative of one John Eister tonight.
Yes, he is.
And Northeastern getting that job done. But, take a look at scores from elsewhere. And first of all, the fact that Northeastern beat York High, and it was by what? Almost 20?
Almost 20.
So that
16, 17, whatever it ended up being, 18.
That means Dallastown gets in as the third seed on the boys' side, and York High does not. They had to win that game. Now, some of these Division II and Division III entrants could come down to power points, so we'll let all that sort out, but I'll give you the finals. Gettysburg 73, Susquehannock 72, a 1-point win for Gettysburg tonight. Dallastown earlier, they lost to Carlisle 52-45. That's the game that Mike Grassel was referencing.
Right.
Never seen him so happy after a loss. York Suburban beats the Eastern boys tonight 62-59.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very impressive. Mitch Kemp down there, nice job there. I bet you Jason Seitz not a happy camper right about now.
Probably not as much.
Not as much, right. Okay.
DeLone beat Greencastle in a non-league game 47-40. Bermudian over Fairfield 58-47. Those are the boys' finals that we've got. Girls' side of the ledger, West York defeats Susquehannock 53-37. Northeastern beat York High on the girls' side also 56-50. Eastern girls, they won the Division II title last night when they beat Gettysburg, and a postseason tune-up tonight. They beat York Suburban in the regular season finale 54-25. Dover loses to Milton Hershey 45-18. Christian School of York defeats Mount Calvary Christian 29-15. Gettysburg bounces back with a low-scoring 34-14 win over Kennerdale. Again, the final in our game tonight, Dallastown 46, Central 36. And Andy, it's time to name our player of the game in this one.
After careful consideration and much deliberation, Liv Stein of the...
I was on the edge of my seat
I know you were. Of the Dallastown Wildcats. Kid was everywhere, but she had 1-3 in the first quarter. She had 5 points, 1-3 in the deuce in the second quarter. She had another 3 in the third quarter. She goes off for 2 of them in the fourth. And when Central just kind of started to get their feet under them, just a little bit, when they thought, they cut it to 6, might have had a shot, boom, she goes off. She had 7 field goals, 5 threes, 19 points, and she just played a great all-around game, and she is our player of the game.
Very good. And that came on senior night, one of the seniors, and she's got a new T-shirt, which I'm sure was the highlight of the evening.
I'm sure it was.
Well, up next for us, we're looking at a 5 or 5:15 airtime on Friday, 5:30 tip-off for the girls' quarterfinal doubleheader. Whether it's here or Redline, we'll look at the matchups and the most teams in our listening area.
I heard the
best
hospitality
matchups.
Suite. Arnie told me they're going to have. I forget who it was.
I guess we'll be at Redline.
Right. These are important factors that we must put into the equation.
I'm glad that was brought to my attention.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
He said something to me this time.
Well, what's in the hospitality suite?
I
mean, beggars can't be choosers.
Right,
so,
that's true.
Yeah.
It's a free meal, Daryl.
That's right.
You sit here eating crackers and stuff and drink Bang, and you're worried about what's in a hospitality suite?
Drank my Bang on the drive here, I'll have you know.
Did you really?
I did.
You were sharp as a tack tonight.
Well, I wouldn't be me without my vices.
Let me tell you what, man. This has been a great regular season. I really enjoyed it, and now I'm really been looking more forward to the next season.
Very much.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hope it goes for a while.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're going to have some deep runs in district. We got enough teams going to be, teams that are going to have home games, and we've got to have teams.
Yeah.
Make deep runs. I got to believe the little general's got his kids fired up. It's like I said on the radio Saturday morning. What's a PIAA going to do next? Put him in 5A? How about 6A?
Maybe 7A.
How about we make just an A for the little general? You know what I mean? His own little thing.
They got to play WNBA teams.
Right. Really? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad.
Well,
it is really bad.
One of these nights, the floor will be yours to annihilate whoever you want to on that topic. Did you do that Saturday morning in studio?
I did.
Did you?
I said that Saturday morning in studio. Look, here we go. I disagree with it. It's wrong. What is it? We're going to take all the private schools, the Catholic schools, if you will, whatever, Christian School, York, whoever, and you're going to put them in their own little thing. And then what are we going to do? Do a Jersey thing where you have the public league, the Catholic league, and then after everybody wins their state titles, then we have the Tournament of Champions, and we're playing basketball on July 4th. Okay? Look, you got kids, their parents are, parents in Littlestown going to Gettysburg, parents in Central, and kids going to Dallastown. Really? But if the Catholics do it, let's run them up a division because you got to transfer. So what's Ekin Road and DeLone Catholic girls do? They're the number 1 seed in 4A. So next year, move them up to 5A. You can't knock them down. And just keep going until you start creating A's to put them in, okay? That's how I feel. I'm sorry. I have an opinion. That's the first opinion I've had in years.
No, I did not know that. I absolutely did not know that. I have poked the bear, though.
Yes, you did.
Which is exactly what I wanted to do.
It's all his fault, ladies and
mission
gentlemen.
accomplished.
That's right. It's all his fault.
Boy, just wait till Friday. Well, we might even see him then. I don't know how this is going to break. So
right. We have no idea.
That could be something. But
like I said, I'm not going to find out. What time's the game start? 5:30?
Yeah. So
what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit on South Queen Street.
Between the two.
With my car running in a Turkey Hill. Or maybe I'll go to Parma Pizza and sit there in the parking lot.
Yeah, that's about equidistant.
Equidistant between the two. Just let me know what time to be there.
Fire up your GPS. But
end this before we say something we shouldn't.
Too late. Okay. We'll be back with you on Friday and Saturday, somewhere between 5 and 5:15. Games starting at 5:30 for the quarterfinal doubleheaders. Tomorrow night, your college hoops at Hood, 6 p.m. I hope you can join us for that. And until this weekend, when the postseason gets underway, for Andy Bria, Daryl Henry saying so long from Dallastown. Again, the final tonight, the Wildcats 46, the Central York Panthers 36. Dallastown is the Division I champ and the number 1 seed in counties beginning on Friday night. Thanks a lot for listening. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll talk to you come playoff time this weekend. Our coverage, as always, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Thank you for listening to Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK's High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine, the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of the York Revolution, bringing you the best of the York Adams League all season. Listen on the go with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com. And make sure to tune in every Saturday morning at 9 for Central PA Game Day with Steve Navaroli, your source for a full look at all of Friday night's action. High school basketball plays here on York's home for local sports. Now we rejoin our regularly scheduled programming already in progress on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.